Let's see. Oh, we are here. Cool. So we can come that way and then loop back. Hang on. Can we go?
I'm not sure where you're going, Paul.
I'm trying to turn around and go back to that construction thingy back here.
If you go that way, do you want me to carry on north and see what I find?
Yeah, there's something along the coast though. If you want to have a look at it, it might just be a farmstead, but it might be something you can disassemble. Bandit's able to go up that even with a full fuel with a fuel frame. Wow. Depending on setup though, I guess. Mr. Sommy with 61 months. Hey.
That was what I found.
Sonoma, thank you for subbing with Prime. Mr. Scania Flyer with 500 bits, thank you very much, sir.
Another brick one here, Paul.
Another brick one, interesting.
Yeah.
Something
I love
here.
ham and cheese, please.
Thank you for the ham and cheese, Mr. Sluterman.
Ham and cheese.
Oh my god.
That brings back so many fun memories.
That New Year's Eve stream was insane. Hey, well that just damaged the truck quite nicely. Broke a wheel.
Looks like... Oh, that's... Wait, what? Where are you?
Cabin zone 2, apparently.
Ain't that where we need to deliver a cabin?
I think I broke something.
Yeah. I think I broke something as well. Yeah, the trouble is I don't know... I can't deliver bricks here, and I can't see how I can get them to anywhere I can store them, so... Not really sure what I can do with this right now.
So could you just do like a manual unload and leave them where you are?
But how long will that persist?
Oh.
I mean, if we don't actually need bricks here, what use are the bricks here? Kind of need to get them somewhere they can be used.
Do a barrel. Don't do a barrel roll.
See if any tasks require bricks. The trouble is, to see what they require, you have to go up to them, don't you? Well, conveyor belt section 3 requires 4 bricks. Deliver to conveyor section 3. Which is... Don't do a barrel roll. I love that. Does anybody know... It says deliver to conveyor section 3. It says 4 bricks.
I'm assuming if you just activate it, it'll then... If you accept it, it'll then queue it, and it'll then show you where 3 might be.
Oh, it's there. Okay. Could I possibly get there somehow? It depends if I can cross the river to this abandoned truck. See if I can get over there. And if that looks crossable or not. Rep. Oh, that nearly went. That very nearly went then. Ooh, this is so unstable. Got the snorkel, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. It doesn't want to turn right, interestingly enough. Sorry, left. It won't go left. It's like there's something down there stopping it. Why does it want to move the mouse? The attach winch just moves.
No idea.
Like, I bring up the attach winch on the left. As soon as I move the mouse, that option disappears. If I press it with the A key, I get that option. As soon as I move the mouse, it disappears again. What's going on?
Oh, I think with the mouse you're manually selecting where you want the winch point.
But I don't have the winch option anymore.
You do a click and drag, don't you?
Yeah, now if you click and drag one of the white dots...
Wow, I can't even click a white dot. Or drag it. Just dragging it does that.
So you either do, I think it's, because are you using the up arrow to get to that menu first of all?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's because you're going from controller to keyboard, it doesn't like it. So you have to either use your left and right on your D-pad once you select attach winch, and then select the point and select the point, or you just do it with a V key in the mouse.
Yeah, if you
can't
press the
do
V
with
key,
either.
it doesn't disappear then. It's so dumb.
Yeah. It's because you're doing, it can't accept doing half the input on the controller and then the other half on the keyboard and mouse.
I can see why that would be impossible to code, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Let's try going this way.
And the wooden plank thing you can get just before you turn off to go up to the sawmill.
Hey, Uncle.
And a brick one.
Banner, thank you for gifting us up to Falcon. There we go. Right, made it to the middle island. Literally can't even see that rock. Or whatever it is. Oh, it's just a piece of wood, but it smashed my truck. It's literally just a piece of wooden picket fence, and it just destroyed the front of my truck.
If you go left out of the garage over the bridge, there's 2 wood and 2 bricks you can take.
Who are you talking to?
Both of you?
I've got bricks on the back of my truck, so I can't take anything.
Well, no, you said let me know if there's anything you can pick up, so I'm letting you know. I'm trying to explore this part of the map that we haven't yet.
Yeah, I need to get down to the conveyor section 3 along here. Do you think it's possible? Do you think it's possible to keep going
where
along
are
this
you?
little... Follow the pipe from where you are. Follow it south. Can I get to conveyor section 3?
Yes, you can. I've been down there in the scout vehicle.
Right, well, lead the way then.
Oh, I'm not with you.
Okay, I'll be with you in about 2 minutes.
Like, I'm miles away. Somi's the one that's down there.
Oh my god, it's just a nightmare of trees and rocks.
You're just delivering some consumables to conveyor section 1.
Oh my god! What?
Right, consumables to 1 is done.
Have we got Christmas decorations up? They've been up for about a week and a half now.
Can people stop me?
Seriously?
Yeah, I just walked into the living room and saw people like stacking a tree and just looked at them. I was like, okay, and walked out.
So me, you have not seen the outside of my house.
Do I need to have a word with Mrs. Squirrel? Like,
You have no idea. She's been watching the Christmas Movie 24 channel since September.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there's no way you're ever going to change that aspect of Mrs. Squirrel.
Oh, it could be worse. The outside of your house could look like mine.
Dude, if my house looked like yours at the front with all those Christmas decorations, I would move out.
I wish I could.
I would not associate myself with that house.
I haven't stepped out the front door since they've been put up.
Which way do I go here, pups?
Let me have a look at the map. 2 seconds.
Well, I mean, at least it makes the delivery guys easy to find your house, right, pups?
Yeah.
You can see it from space.
You want to go back, Paul, and go down through the water bit? If you quickly look at the map, there's a little section of water that you have to cut through.
I think I'm going to run out of fuel doing this.
I am in the middle of nowhere in a swamp.
To go down the water.
Paul, if you don't move for a minute, I'll bring you some fuel and a spare tire.
Engine stops. Right, I'm just going to do a quick bio break then while you're getting over here.
Okay.
I'm lost, so me. I have no idea. I was like, I'll explore the part of the map we haven't yet. Like, in hoping to find the tunnel that leads to the next location.
I think in theory, once the missions get that far, we'll see where the tunnel appears anyway, right?
Yeah. At least if I explore this bit.
Wrong? Yes, I have.
Where's the freezer, did I just hear?
Yes, you did, apparently, for some reason. That would be my very loud partner shouting in the hall.
Hey!
You're live on Squirrel TV.
Ain't the freezer normally in the kitchen?
No, ours is outside in the garage.
Ah,
That's the way at the garage, anyway.
I see. Where?
Not enough for it in the kitchen.
Yeah. Where the hell am I? Cargo management? Like what? What one are you working on, Somi?
I'm working on keeping Paul alive.
Are we doing conveyor out section 1 or 3? I'm confused.
I've got one on my screen, and I've done the consumables. It needs fuel and metal beams.
So if I grab a truck and grab some...
And it also obviously needs a cabin to zone 2, which is they're going to be a faff. So we need to try and crack that.
Yeah.
Whether we, because I think there's a log station or a wood station just the direction of the watchtower that I went, which I think was northeast.
Yeah.
So whether we go and get like a bulk load of wood.
The problem we have is like you can only build the cabins in one location.
Yeah. So it needs to be set up as a supply line, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And We need at least 3 cabins for this map.
Oh no,
So
wait,
we-
what can you make at the concrete plant?
Mm.
Wait, where's that from the garage? Let me go and have a look. Let's go and see what you can make here. I'm like, why ain't my car moving? I got the handbrake on.
Hey Ken, we're not doing anything like that.
Whoa, whoa, how dare you?
You come down here and tell us that.
Almost as bad as Alex saying we're very angry people. Like, I don't get angry or rage, I just let my passion out.
This whole game is why me and Puppies are now raging. And Paul was already raging, we just joined him thanks to this very game.
Whoa, 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 Matty. Nothing is broken, okay? And I don't rage at the game called Siege. I just let my passion out. My passion for the game. My emotions.
Paul doesn't have 1 flat tyre, he actually
Yes, 4.
2 flat tyres.
I thought you had 4.
No, 6 out of 8 wheels.
I'm back.
Paul, you could have told me that you had 2 flat tyres and not just 1.
Well, I have 1 wheel on the bottom left, which has a red symbol on it and no white circle. It doesn't show me that I have 2 damaged tires or 3 or 4, just a circle of damage. But it's still drivable.
I've done 1 tyre and I've refueled you. If you want to wait 2 minutes again, I'll do the other tyre.
We didn't break anything.
Yeah, do you want to own up to what you guys got up to then?
What? It's like Matty saying I rage in Siege, Paul. What is this?
Yeah, you don't rage in Siege.
No, I let
Never
my
once
passion...
have you raged in Siege.
I let my passion and emotion for the game.
Fake news.
Paul. Fake news. Just my passion for the game, that's all.
Mr. Pampezi, thank you for almost 4 years. And Dimitri, thank you for 41 months in total. I've got a cup of tea and a mincer.
You didn't get me a
and a
cup of
what?
tea. I'm guessing a mince pie.
A mince
Oh,
pie.
it is a mince pie. Oh, okay.
What did you think it was?
You said a mincer, but I was thinking a physical, actual mincer.
It's the Essex talking it, Paul, that's what
It
it
is.
was. Didn't
Speaking of
understand
Essex,
it.
mate, you know how we're in tier 2 lockdown here?
Well, national lockdown, but yeah, carry on.
Next door has got 2 bouncy castles and a whole lot of kids in there. Probably his birthday next door.
Wow.
And they're just, I'm sure it's all socially distanced and nobody's visiting and all that kind of
Yeah.
stuff, right?
Yeah, I'm sure, Paul, like, they wouldn't break the rules, would they?
The people who set off display level fireworks in the garden that then lands on people's cars next door.
Yeah.
That's a vicious rumour, Paul.
Fake news, mate.
You could hear the bitterness in the voice then, couldn't you? Like...
Don't you get fined if you do parties? Well, if somebody grasses them in, yeah. Pyro neighbours, Hannah. That's not the word I'd use to describe my neighbours. You stuck?
Yeah, I got stuck on a pebble.
Your truck's just going, just sinking into the ground slowly. I just watched your bumper disappear under the water.
Could be worse. The Epic Games launcher could crash and then kill Snowrunner with it.
Wait, is that what you've just done?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, the Epic launcher just crashed on me and killed Snowrunner.
Right, you are refueled and repaired fully.
Thank you, sir.
No worries at all. Summary recovery services at your server.
Exactly, Hannah. PG chat. Exactly.
PG tips, what?
You still lock down the states, but work thinks you're essential, so just to work 40 hours a week. It's funny how people get classified as essential.
Cool, he says. I think you could be classed as essential, Paul. You're maintaining the mental health of the British or the world.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Essential entertainment. Oh my god, this hole just keeps going down? What the heck?
Yeah, there are several little puddles that seem to not be puddles but actually black holes.
I thought I was going down to Australia then.
Knock knock, who's there? It's Squirrel.
G'day, mate.
So Pups, are you working on either the fuel or the metal beams?
I was doing the fuel, but then Epic crashed and took Snowrunner with it, so I'm just loading back in.
You should probably just close stuff you don't need, Pups, like your browser.
I literally just have Chatty open. It used to do this all the time, if Somi remembers correctly.
Pups.
No, I still remember that it used to crash your game when you used to Alt-Tab.
I could do anything in this game would crash.
You sneezed and it crashed, to be
Yep.
fair.
I'm just going to hope this water's okay going across there.
Well, if not, you drown, won't you? Do you like swimming pool?
Well, you said it was safe. You can't wait for this game to release on Steam. You might consider getting it then. I think it was a 12-month exclusive, wasn't it? So when did it release?
I believe so.
Was it like
April?
February or something? When did this game release? Was it March, April?
I thought it was... I was definitely in this new house. Was it a February? I thought it was a bit later. I thought it was an April thing, an Easter time.
Alright, I'm gonna grab the fuel, Somi.
I'll grab... Well, I'm going to do one of the metal beams because I'm not doing two at a time.
Yeah, we'll do one at a time.
SquirrelPlus and Nutter, there's no hard and fast rule over this. I'm just saying if you have game crashes, then close stuff you don't need is all I'm saying. If your game's running fine, then you don't need to close stuff.
Oh,
Can you imagine that, Mr. Plank? Can you imagine in 12 months' time when Snowrunner can be bought on Steam? Imagine if Epic turned around and went, and now it's free on Epic.
I wouldn't blame them.
That would be a scumbag move.
Can we have that clipped and like Squirrel called it? Because that's seriously something that would be done.
To be fair, it was Mr. Plank's idea in chat. Sorry, Min Plank, not Mr. Plank.
But that's, yeah, that's like,
I can imagine.
You can tell that that's a thing, right?
That's what they do, yeah.
Do you want to take the planks or the fuel, Pups?
No, I was gonna take the fuel.
Oh, please don't tip over.
Talking about games running fine though, Paul. Yesterday when we were playing Siege, it didn't stutter once.
That's interesting. So that implies that the game patch fixed it, but the day before you was
Yeah, the day
stuttering.
before it was still stuttering.
All I know is, like, for 2 days straight now, I've been able to play Siege without stuttering, and that's the first time in about 8 months I've been able to do that. And it
You
just
got the
feels so weird it not stuttering.
You got the celebratory bunting out. Are you stuck, Sammy?
No, I'm just in mud up to my elbows.
Well, if you crouch down, your elbows will be lower, so you won't be covered in mud so much. That's logic, though. Just move your elbows down. I can almost hear somebody going, "I hate you."
I was like, I suppose Mrs. Squirrel doesn't see that sort of face when you've done something wrong. I had that face, but it was like trying to convey that to you. It was like really difficult across the internet. I almost took a selfie and sent it to you, like, seriously.
There's probably a meme picture you could pick out.
I'm following you, Sammy, so I really hope we can cross here. I'll be right back a second.
Alright. No stamina. Well, I've almost got these bricks delivered. I'll probably pay dividends later.
Yeah, it's sort of an assessment of what a finite resource is. I don't know what is and isn't.
These are reclaimed bricks.
I've just spotted an upgrade that's not highlighted on the map.
Is it in the dark, shadowy areas that we've not discovered properly?
So you see where I am on the map? There's like a pond directly in front of me, and there's a little tiny fog of war, and I think it's in that sliver.
Two bricks delivered. We're going to fix the pipe, it seems. Let's see where you are. There's Puppy.
So it's now behind me to the left rear side.
Right, that little path.
Yeah, so there's like a little bit where, just below the abandoned truck. You see there's like a spike at the fog of war. I think there's an upgrade underneath that cloak.
Interesting. How did you get to that island? What was the easiest way to get over there?
Straight across the river.
Just
So
where
if you
Pups
look-
is?
Yeah, so where Pups is, it's sort of, if you look between there and the abandoned truck, there's sort of a path
Oh, I see.
that progresses across. It's not a perfect path, but I've come across once on my own and then twice to fix you, and third, fourth time now, and it seems to be okay. So. Are you going to grab the other metal beams?
I'm just going to take the Tatarin over there and just have a quick scout in that grey area just to see if I'm missing something.
I was going to say, I'm going to head back and get that upgrade rather than jumping back, or are you going to do... Oh, you'll do that. Okay.
I'm back.
Jump back. Welcome back.
Think all.
No, it's not an APC. It's an 8-wheel transport vehicle. When they build scout vehicles in Russia, they build them properly. It shows flimsy vehicles up to some off-roading. I think it'd be fun.
You break it, you buy it.
It can run on vodka, yeah, definitely.
To be fair, it probably could.
Probably runs on Russian potatoes.
So, but you getting the other metal beam?
En route.
And then we just got to figure out how we're going to do this cabin.
Well, figure if... I mean, it takes like 2 of us to get the cabin done, but 1 of us to deliver the cabin, right? So,
Yeah.
I mean, either take Paul with a flatbed and go and grab the... Basically, somebody needs to find the planks, and then on the way to pick up the cabin, you take the container, right?
Yeah, that you get at the Warrow station.
Yeah, so it's sort of en route, isn't it?
Yeah.
Tuned custom for something. Doesn't tell me what.
Suspension. I think it's generic.
For the Ank MK38.
Oh, that's the one I'm in. That's good. That's why I'd seen it before it was unlocked.
The floating yellow thing's a bit like cargo. It's for the mission, basically. Can't imagine sitting in the back of one of these scouts when it's bouncing around. The motion sickness.
You know, the actual personnel carriers, when you can't see out, they're just, yeah,
Not good. Not good at all. This water's a bit deeper than I thought it might be. I wonder how you get to that. Oh, there's a road there. Co-op progression in this game is the mercenary activity stops our friend group from playing. What do you mean, Rich? Explain. Look up drunk Russian off-road guys on YouTube. It shows a good example of what happens in the back of this truck. Oh God, I can imagine.
Yeah, that doesn't take too much to work out, does it?
Yeah, doesn't sound appealing. Only the host gets unlocks of discovered trucks and achievements. Yep. To unlock, find additional trucks, everyone needs to play single player too. Or your friends just replay it all over again for each of you in turn.
Is he saying, like, if you find trucks in this game, the person doesn't get...
To unlock, find additional trucks, everyone needs to play single player is what he's saying.
Well, if you're that bothered, just transfer the save game between you.
Yeah.
Help each other on one game and then just transfer the save game across.
I mean, I may or may not be using full save game.
Is that a new emote, Paul?
That was utter nonsense what just happened to me.
Still disgust.
That was absolute nonsense what just happened. But anyway. Yeah, I did a barrel roll.
Barrel roll, barrel roll.
Oh, look how strong this tree is. I couldn't possibly crush that tree. It's far too strong for my transport vehicle. Yeah, what you can do is just do a playthrough and then get the host save file and just share it between your friends, put it in the right folder, and you'll have all the unlocks straight away. I admit it's not ideal, but it works.
I mean, it kind of makes sense because you're joining the leader, the host.
Yeah, you are.
You're doing his progression, not your own.
So, do you need me to bring something to make a cabin?
Could you pick up a container from the railway station? Because I don't know if you can grab it anywhere else. You might be able to.
Okay.
I got the wooden planks on the back.
Well, there's more wooden planks on this little island if we ever need them. Need to start from the beginning. No, if you've played the game and one of your friends was the host, just get the save game off him. Because it contains like your XP, your level, stuff you've unlocked, areas you've discovered, like everything that you did basically. Spiegel, thank you for 15 months. Oh, I'm sure there are fully unlocked save games online. But at least this way it would be an accurate recording of what you guys did. Read a game. Read a game. How many drive axles do I have? The way it like handles boulders is odd.
Yeah.
I'm no boulder physics expert, but persistence is futile. No, there are actually no tracked vehicles in the game. Because I'm guessing here, but the concept of the game would be broken by a tracked vehicle. I think it would just be too easy.
I mean, it depends, right? because with the whole track thing, yes, they're mostly better at going everywhere because of their, ability to not sink into the ground like a tyre does. But there are certain applications where wheels beat tracks, right?
But is it enough to not break the game? Would you just get tracks out everywhere?
I don't know. It would be an interesting thing to try out. Or if nothing else, like a half-track type thing. Full-on tanks with tank steering, I think that would be, too hacky, maybe.
Wow, what is this? This, like, heat bog thing? Where I am? Just drove into it and it just went, nope. That is a full Gandalf area right there.
Have you got something recover in the middle of that as well?
Well, there is something. I was going to go and look at it. How that guy got there, I have no idea. Wow, this area is crazy. This is no ordinary mud. Like, this is Marks and Spencer mud right here. I'm not joking. You should come here and try it. It's crazy.
Put it like this, if the Tataran is struggling, then yeah.
I can't imagine what you would need. Scan by game. Maybe you need like a crane to get that thing out. Something with a long range on it. HXR, thank you for 5 months. Thank you, sir. GT Boy, thank you for half a year. Spiegel, 15 months. Yeah, he's left a perfect imprint vehicle. It's just... It's like memory foam, that stuff. You drive into it and it just, like, leaves the shape of your vehicle behind. And then slowly grows back again. Yeah, I don't think we can get to this easily. I'm just going to check the north side, then we'll crack on with the mission.
Okay.
What you eating, Pups?
Nothing.
What you eating, Pups?
Corned beef and pickle sandwich.
If you've got giant spicy Wotsits, I'll be sad.
No, I don't have giant spicy Wotsits, but I still am yet to go out and get some because I'm too embarrassed to walk out my front door.
Get them delivered. A corned beef and pickle sandwich, Tamashanta, it's a wonderful thing. I have it regularly.
What is it with these people and not knowing food porn?
I mean, the guy deep fries Mars bars. How can he not understand what a corned beef and pickle sandwich is?
That's a massive stereotype.
Well, I've pulled the vehicle out. I should probably have started the mission first, but... I don't know where it needs to go. It's the Lonely Island mission. I have to drive to it to get the mission now, don't I?
Yeah, you should have gone there first. It was just behind you, wasn't it, before
Yeah.
you tried to...
I'll just drag it around and then go and get it.
Sammy, once you've delivered the container here, do you want to take the cabin down?
I'm not bothered either way, mate.
If you take the cabin down, I'll start delivering the random stuff we need to like number 3 or 2 or whatever it is.
I would say that I don't know how I feel about putting something... Let me just see what the container's like on the back of it. But I'll put a new suspension upgrade on, and I don't know if it's going to make it like more unstable. Up
Yeah,
on the wrong way. I can go on the railway line, can't I?
Welcome back, Tony. You've been in hospital for another week. Test negative for... You mean COVID? Just bronchitis and pneumonia on the lungs. Wow. She should be okay then. My car died right in the middle of his marsh. I have a question for you, Petro. How did you get that into the middle of the marsh?
Oh, that's not pleasant.
Where does he want it going?
Let's have a look. Is it the camping gone wrong one?
Lonely Island.
Pups, not pleasant.
Where are you? Are you flipped over?
No.
Do you need a hand?
Yeah, just want to come down the railway tracks by the degree of 100 meters.
Right, the Russians will save the Americans again.
I'm not incapacitated. It's just it could go seriously wrong with a whole crew.
I'm not
Genuinely,
incapacitated!
seriously, like my engine is still running. And I'm hoping that if you winch it correctly,
Oh my god!
you'll be able to pack it on the way up, and then it might unpack, and then a repack might be. So if you want to come sideways at 90 degrees, just to stop the tilt.
I'm not incapacitated.
The engine still work. I could move, but I'd lose the load. So it's like
There's literally just a mountain holding you up.
Yeah, it chokes on your corned beef then, eh?
No. Why can't I get a winch point onto your truck?
you're not a side winch point. Oh, there is. Yes, there is top high side above the fuel tank. Hang on. If you let me do.
You grab onto me.
I think I can get through here. We
Right,
shall
don't
see.
move. Let me just. Right, it's repacked.
If I keep you attached a minute. I think I'll take the cabin, Sammy.
Yeah, I think that'll be best. I'd put the new, you know, that custom
Yeah.
tune suspension, and it's put this thing. It's actually better with the lesser suspension, so the less durability is better. Because even just doing that is scaring it.
I have no idea how I got that through there, but that works. Shortcut hype.
One behind you, Sammy.
Yeah, sort of a 50-50. I'm assuming you've now got the option to craft.
Yep.
I wish the game had stopped trying to start this vehicle constantly, just going, out of fuel, start an engine, out of fuel, start an engine. I'm just
If
dragging it.
If I remember correctly, like in Mudrunner, wasn't there an option whether you wanted the engine start or just to have the winch pan?
I can't remember.
Yeah, you could do winch or winch only. Yeah, you can actually do it pull. You can set it to pull only in the advanced.
No,
function.
I don't think you can you?
You can, yeah.
The advanced menu.
Yeah, in the function. I thought maybe.
Turn off
been a
beacons,
while.
repair, refuel. I don't see
No,
an
maybe
option in the
not.
pop-up menu.
Why does it say attach winch? Why aren't you actually connected to it?
Because
Oh,
I
it
pressed the
was-
B key to put the handbrake on.
Oh yeah, because you've got stupid layout buttons.
Yeah.
Oh, someone said it was spin tires that had that option.
Oh my god. Can't attach a winch with the handbrake on and use a controller.
Are you taking that to cabin zone 2, Pubs?
Yeah.
Okay.
That should be then the conveyor belt section 1 completed.
Yeah. Or would you fire up section 2 when you get 30 seconds?
Section 2. Conveyor belt section 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no cabin required on that one.
Woo!
Oh, there you go. So the section is actually the next. It's in between where Paul was and number 1.
Yeah.
And that's concrete blocks, pipes, and planks.
They seem to have fixed the... Remember the multiplayer mud
Oh,
ruts?
the sinkhole thing.
Yeah,
Which
it seems
wasn't
to have-
actually a sinkhole.
Sorted that out to some extent. I've not seen one yet.
Neither have I.
The thing has gone as well, hasn't it?
Yeah.
I have seen some like severe terrain deformation, but that was caused by my truck, not that you two had done it.
Yeah. I mean, I know they've been actively updating the thing.
Petro's going to be so happy.
Did you do it for him?
I've got his truck. It's been stuck there for like 3 months. Hey, Petro's house. Yeah, it'll be on Steam, Firebuy, but it'll be like early next year because they had a 12-month exclusive thing.
Nice one.
Cutscene music.
Not for me.
I'm guessing you're taking a break today, Paul, right?
Yeah, if you want to.
It's up to you.
I don't mind either way. It's up to you guys.
Suppose we should ask the mods, right?
Well, we can watch, chat.
Yeah, that's true. I honestly don't mind, that's what I was asking.
I don't mind. I mean, what we could do is perhaps just go straight through to 8, so stop an hour earlier instead.
Either or, whatever.
Up
Chill.
to you. I'll make you a cup of tea.
Cup of tea.
Cup of tea?
Right, let's do the big stuff. So what are we working on? Concrete blocks, small pipes, and wooden planks?
Conveyor belt section 2, I believe, is the next one. So whatever that says, I'm just finishing number 1, because we had to go and grab a cabin.
Have we got to do a cabin for 3 as well?
Probably. If we do, I'll just work on the cabin if you two work on the other stuff.
Okay. I'm just at the concrete blocks, Paul.
Oh, you going to a different one? Over the water from you, Sommy, is an upgrade. But I guess you can't get it from there.
So hang on a second. So I'm at the concrete plant.
That doesn't have concrete, yes.
It doesn't have concrete.
Yes.
Ken can stay if he can get a cup of tea. Yeah, so if you click on the concrete blocks, it says bottom right of the map, warehouse. And it has 2 down there at the moment.
But why is the concrete plant not got concrete? I don't understand.
Maybe someone
you have
turned it
to.
off.
Do you have to deliver ingredients to make it? It might be one of those new things. Does it have like a? If you click on it, does it not have a supply thing? I'm just wondering if you have to deliver. Cement? Maybe. Where do you get cement from?
Okay, Doc Mudsy. So where do you get cement?
Yes. I don't know where you get cement from. The warehouse, apparently. There's a warehouse north of the garage.
It has 10 cement.
I can't click on it. It won't let me click it for some reason. Oh, there we go.
Has unlimited cement, I think.
Yes, unlimited fuel, cement, consumable, small pipes, and bricks. So you could haul cement down there, and then it'll turn it into concrete blocks, I guess. Jeez, which part of this icon do you need to click? Honestly, it's the worst
circle
thing.
on the ground, isn't it?
It has 2 small pipes. And we need 4. So I'm going to have to get another 2 from somewhere else.
Does chat know if 1 cement equals 1 concrete blocks, or whether I've got to do this trip twice?
I don't know whose bandit this is, but I'm nicking it.
It better not be mine, because I'm going to need it right now.
Okay, well, I need...
Oh, that one. Well, you'll have to spawn me one back at the garage then. I can use the garage one, but I need a bandit.
if I jump back into my truck, if you grab that one, I'll just spawn one and drive down.
Yeah. It's 2 cement for 1 block, apparently.
Oh, go away. Okay.
Well, do you want me to... I can recover to the garage now, and I'll just help you move some cement, and then I'll do my thing.
Okay.
A 1 block and 2 cement makes a slab. Does it need slabs or blocks?
Blocks.
Well, I'll just load up on cement, we'll find out.
So, okay, so Mad Mick says 1 cement is actually 1 block.
Ooh, what the... What a faceplant that was.
You saw that on the stream. Thanks, Mick. Hang on, why hasn't Mad Mick got a nut? Or is that just for me?
No, he's been like all day.
Oh, okay.
Let's keep following this road round and get some cement. Mrs. Don't, how are you doing? 64 months. Hope you're well, Mrs. Don't. Thank you. Slab takes 2 spaces on load. Right. You keep forgetting to sub with Prime. That's the problem with Prime. Do they still not remind you?
Nope.
Nope.
That's scumbaggery.
And and I swear it's random, so I've now got to the stage of I'll hit the resub button with Prime, and then I'll go into the actual subscriptions page to find out when it renews, and then put a calendar invite in for that day.
I've done that. It's not right, is it? It's not like the full 30 days or whatever.
And it's like sometimes it's not 31 and it's not 30 and it's not 29. There's no pattern to it. It just is random. So it's the only way that I've managed to do it is to actually track it via Twitch, which is stupid.
Yep. Mrs. Don't, what's he playing on the PS5 then? He just finished Astrobot Platinum now. He's on Valhalla. I didn't know they released Valhalla on PS5.
Yep.
I had no idea what launch titles they have. Oh, yeah, I totally get that, Ferret, but what I can't understand is, like somebody says, it's not. I'm not the only one who's experienced the fact that you put an entry in your calendar to reuse your Prime sub, and you go there, and it's still being used, and you're like, huh? I put this in for 1 month. How does that work? Do you know, isn't it the PS5 that you can run it in 1080 and you can run it in 4K, but you can't run it in 1440p?
Yep.
Yeah.
Without it scaling up a 1080 image, which is like...
Isn't Senatim annoyed about that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people are annoyed about that. It's a bit weird. Cement. Right, 2 lots of cement.
It's because they believe most people would just play the PS5 on a TV and not a 144Hz gaming monitor.
But if it does...
But you can get 4K TVs, can't you?
If it does 4K, why would it not have the function to do everything up to 4K at all levels?
Exactly.
I don't know.
It clearly has the graphics capability.
Because what is 1440 in relation to 4K? Is it like 2K? Or
I don't know.
it doesn't work that way, does it?
No, it's like 1.3 scaled up or
So
something.
it's got more than enough like
Well,
power to do it.
It can even, yeah, if it can do 4K, it can effectively do 4 1080s per frame. So there's no way it can't just render 1440. They just couldn't be bothered to ask developers to scale their games, because if you try to do it in 1440, all UI elements all have to sort of move around and adjust for it. Whereas if you just go 1080 to 4K, you literally just double the resolution in both directions. But if you go 1440, you need to mess about with the UI scaling a little bit to position things correctly. And that's why they've done it. They just scale an image. But what I don't get is why don't they just scale a 4K image down? Like, why do they scale a 1080 up?
I don't know.
I don't know. Right, I can confirm that 1 cement is 1 block. You require 2 cement for a slab.
Requires 2 cement per slab.
2 cement per slab, but 1 cement per block.
Yeah, but you want... No, you want blocks, don't you? Not slabs.
I've got blocks, yeah.
Right. So, do you need this cement then?
I don't need that cement, but you might as well chuck it up there if you're already halfway or whatever.
Okay. Can we store it anywhere, or...?
You store it in the storehouse that's where the storehouse thing has obviously been misinterpreted, maybe. That you would transport a load of cement to the storehouse, and then whenever you wanted to get a concrete object, you've got the cement there to do it with. You haven't got to go and get cement to make it.
You can also store like wood and stuff from the houses in there if you want to, and just load it back on your truck.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
So where do you want me to store it?
Take it to the concrete factory.
Right.
Concrete plant, sorry.
Yeah, there's like 2 options. So I mean, there's like unload and then load whatever you just put
Yeah,
in there.
I find
and
that
then,
menu really clunky.
Yeah.
You sort of have to, because is it right that you have to like unload it, and then I exited and went back in, and then it presented me with the craft menu, or is there actually just or can you? So you actually have to do that. You unload, quick, go back in, go to the craft it, go back out, go back in, and then load it. Is what I did.
Yep.
Okay.
Any PS5 owner can play 4K movies on it. I would have thought so.
Yeah, they can.
I assume it can play a 4K Blu-ray disc.
Only if you got the option with the Blu-ray player.
Tell you what, it's a good job you don't have to pay for fuel in this game.
Yeah.
Imagine that. Yeah, 1440 is not half a 4K. 1080 is half a 4K. Like a 4K screen is literally 4 1080 images. Yeah, so it's double the width, double the height.
So your widescreen is like a 2K, technically.
It is and it isn't. Like, because it's the width. It doesn't maintain aspect ratio. That's the problem. Because it goes wider. It doesn't change vertically. You still got 1080 pixels, but it goes wider. So now the aspect ratio. If you took the 35-inch monitor version of mine, that's a trying to get it right now. 25. No, what is it? That's basically a 21:9 cinema format. So what you normally have is a 16:9 cinema format. That's 21:9. So that's like your cinematic widescreen. But my ultra wide is wider than that. So it goes beyond 21:9. It goes 3840 by 1080 or something. It's 32:9 ratio.
That's the great thing about standards, right? There's so many of them.
Yes. Just look at USB.
Well, don't even go there.
Oh, they're
mess
still
that we had
inventing new
with
USBs.
And then bloody USB messes that we had with those stupid GoPros.
Oh my god.
Oh, is it a micro mini B, A, C, D, 4, 6, 12
No.
micro?
Open the storehouse, right. So if I just unload cargo, hopefully that's stored it. Yes, it says it has 2 cement here.
Yeah.
So you can actually manufacture slabs right now.
Yeah, you can manufacture 1 slab or 2 blocks, because the ratio is cement is at the bottom.
Yep. Okay, I shall leave that there.
So Mad Mick was right. Thank you, Mad Mick.
I think there was people in chat talking about different things. Some were talking about blocks and some were talking about slabs.
Yeah.
So they were both right, but they were talking about different things. Kirby, thank you for 49. Mr. Combat, thank you for 26. Professor Calculus, nice to see this game again. They bought Snowrunner, ETS2, 2 Point Hospital, Skylines, and World of Warships because of you. You don't buy World of Warships, it's a free-to-play game.
You got blamed for a free-to-play game.
Thank you, sir. Right, so I'll go back to doing what I was doing, which was getting pipes, I think.
I mean, I've got to be honest, I don't think there's there might be one game in my whole game library that's I've purchased not because of you. Yeah. Like every other game is, oh, Squirrel played it.
Hashtag blame Squirrel.
Yeah.
Pringles has put his PS5 down for 2 minutes.
Mr. Pringles.
Oh, Pringles has dragged himself away from Valhalla.
Yeah.
Do you think Mrs. Don't went in and slapped him and said, "Go and say hi to Paul"?
Probably brought him a cup of tea and said, why don't you go and say hello to Paul? Why don't you drag yourself away from your bearded axe wielding and go and say hello?
I'm alright, Pringles, you're saying?
Oh, wait, I did wonder which one of us he was talking to.
He's on about me.
Hang on a minute. Did something happen with me and Pringles that I wasn't aware of?
It's unlikely muffins. I'll probably do Cyberpunk instead. I mean, I know Valhalla's a cracking game, and I'd probably enjoy it, but it's just time, you know? It's even bigger than Odyssey. Never played Odyssey. Twitch unfollowed you. It's done that before. I thought they'd stop doing that, but I think they still do.
I think Ferret has a good rant about that. It's something that they are aware of, but they don't know how to fix, I think he says.
Yeah, it sounds like one of those edge cases that they can't work out how it happens, so they can't fix it. Like they stare at the code and stuff going, how does it do that? Do you remember, Pups, do you remember on Siege, the bug with the drone?
Oh, that one.
That they fixed, I think, this year.
After 5 years.
It took 5 years to find the bug. And it was like the edge case of edge cases. It's something that only happened if a player was in the drone, then they like lost their drone, but then viewed somebody else's drone, and then flipped to something else, and then it like happened. So it was so hard for them to even find the sequence of events they had to get just to get to the point. And then when they realized what was going on, then they could fix it.
Yeah, that bug was so annoying. I'm staring at the bomb, but it's not activating it. And then to fix it when the bug was there, you had to switch to someone else's drone and back to yours.
Yep. Yes, I have seen the new trailer.
So, Paul, what do you think about the new trailer?
You asked me that yesterday. I'm not
I
going to
know.
answer it again. What do you think about Christmas, Pops?
Well, Paul, now you mention it, I can't stand it. I hate
Humbug.
it with a passion.
No, the Grand Tour and its format was finished. Like, they're only doing the
tent thing.
yeah, the whole kind of in a tent type stuff, but they've gone on to just do the fun stuff now where they go places and drive stupid vehicles.
Which is what it should have been from the start.
It's literally the dream job. Like,
Yep.
you can't think of a better job than that. They can just go, right, where in the world should we go? Right, what vehicle should we drive? Right, let's make it happen. Two episodes a year. Well, that's the other thing. They're not exactly getting any younger, are they? So I think they're dialing it back a bit.
Well, and obviously COVID has not particularly helped for worldwide travel this year, has it? So
No,
I'm sure
but
they had intentions.
Yeah. I think, didn't they change the format before COVID, though?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So they did the boat one.
yeah, the
and
boat
then
one was 2019, wasn't it? That
Yeah,
was
and then they did the one that's coming out now, which Amazon have actually had for the last 6 months. Then they was meant to go to Russia to do one, but COVID put that on hold. So they're now filming one in Scotland.
Scotland.
The other thing that the producer said that takes them so long to edit is that they always forget to turn their microphones off. So there'd be like 20,000 hours of them just talking that they have to compress into an hour and a half to 2 hours.
Yeah. Oh man, small pipes takes up the whole trail.
Has any of you seen James May's new cooking show?
I literally don't want to watch it. Honestly, it's like him doing a show about racing or something. It's like, dude, you drive the slowest in the world. Like, why would we watch you race? I'm not saying May doesn't have good humour, Muffins. I'm not saying he's not a nice guy. I'm not saying any of those things. The thing is, he's bought a pub, so he probably just wants to promote his pub by doing a cooking show in it.
The cooking show wasn't even in his pub.
If they're not doing it in there, they will. They
It was
will.
in some woman's kitchen.
Really?
Yeah.
What are you up to, Paul?
Me?
Yeah.
I am taking small pipes.
Are you planning on taking 4 at once?
You can't, because just one set of them takes the whole of the flatbed, so I'm re-equipping for a long trailer so that I can take 2 lots of it.
So you're saying one pipe takes 2 load spaces?
One pipe takes the whole of the back of the flatbed on the Bandit. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
So I'm now changing my trailer. DMCA music while I re-equip my trailer.
If only you
Even
turn
though
music off in game, Paul.
I have music turned off. Wait, I'm singing. I'm probably going to get DMCA'd for that.
Oh man.
Maybe there'll be like a DMCA song that you can like hook into your mixer and play to not get DMCA'd.
Who do you love more, Squirrel or Doyle or both? Well, what? What about Pippa? How dare you not mention Pippa?